Hello, in this tutorial I'll show you how to write a Ziprecruiter reference. The first thing I'd like you to do is launch your Ziprecruiter account, which of course I have done right here. Now I'd like to let you know that Ziprecruiter is a job site that aims to match businesses with the right people for their open roles. Its AI matching finds and reaches out to specific job candidates to apply for an open position as soon as it goes live. So now that we know a bit of what Ziprecruiter is about, let's quickly hop into today's text, which is how to write a Ziprecruiter reference. I'll walk you through the process shortly. So here you go. Now, here are the recommended tips from Ziprecruiter. All right, number one, as with all business letters, recommendation letters follow a similar format: addresses and contact information with date, salutation, body, and closing signature. And if you refer to the recommendation letter samples, you'll find that the body of most written recommendation letters will include the following. So it should include a brief introduction, an overview, a personal story, a closing statement, and your contact information. So here are the tips for writing a strong Ziprecruiter reference or recommendation letter. Number one, collect the information that asks the person requesting the recommendation to provide you with a current resume. Also ask for a copy of the job description or program details. A copy of the cover letter also will be helpful. Reviewing this document will help you align relevant information you provide with the requirements of the position or program. The next is follow the request instructions and then use standard business letter format, all right, and be direct and honest while remaining positive, and also focus on the most pertinent traits and qualifications. So here are the recommendation letter example templates that you can use to write a reference letter in Ziprecruiter rather. So here's the template. So look at the address, the date, and then attention and the letter itself. Just look at the body of the work, the introduction, and the body of the work and the conclusion. Look at the boilerplate added. All right, then that's the closure. And then of course, send in the recommendation letter. Now, once you have finished writing, after following all of the steps to write a strong one, so how can you now send this reference letter to Ziprecruiter? Now, you might be asked to send a recommendation letter directly to the employer or institution. Otherwise, you provide it to the individual requesting it. Now, when mailing the letter, print, sign, and send it. When mailing it, print, sign, and send it as a PDF or lockwood attachment to the email. Now, I'd like you to know that as of 2020, there's an option for you to add a reference letter or recommendation letter. That's to request a recommendation letter. But now that feature is not available again in Ziprecruiter. So let's say you're applying for a job. In the process of applying for a job, if you're asked to send a recommendation letter, just follow through those steps to write. And after writing it to meet like the Ziprecruiter standard, then you can now forward it to the person requesting the recommendation letter or the reference letter. So that's pretty much how to write a Ziprecruiter reference. You can go over the tutorial from top to bottom to get acquainted with the steps. And of course, once you're done, you'll be good to go. I hope this tutorial marvelously helped you search.